Welcome to Networking Arizona with host Carol Blonder. You'll hear interviews with businesses located throughout the valley. Networking, it makes a difference.
If I traded it all, if I gave it all away.
So welcome to the show, everyone. As all of you know, I make it possible for people to talk about themselves. Who doesn't like to talk about themselves on the radio? So if you want to get yourself heard on my show, just give us a call here at the station at 602-277-5369. We're going to get you connected with me so that you can get yourself heard on Networking Arizona. Now, I want to go in with my first guest. I'm really excited about bringing her on. This is really cool, guys. And if you have never heard of anything about this, listen up. If you have, everyone that has heard this will know what it is and will really get a kick out of it because it's really cool. I have with me Fatima. Fatima, you are a medical intuitive. And more than that, let's talk a little bit about yourself. Welcome to the show. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Thank you so much, and I'm so honored to be with you today. Thank you. Yes, I've been doing this for actually 4 decades of my life. I do telepathic ESP, and I am a visionary healer. I can help you find out what's ailing inside of you, if it's your health, if it's a pain that you're suffering from a genetic situation, or if it's stale energy that has just gotten the best of you.
How many people have stale energy that would like to get rid of it? A lot.
A lot. A lot. Believe me, in my profession so far, what I've seen, I see a lot of people that's going through this and don't even know it. It's energy that just will block us. Every time we think that we're doing better, it's like as if here it comes. It just gets in our way. Exactly. Gets in our way and tells us, I'm back again. It's me, and I'm here to bother you, and I'm here to take control of you because I see you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I come in.
Now, you can help people. You said telepathically. What does that mean?
That means we all have energy that travels. You know, so many times you can almost tell, well, I'll put it like this. How many times have you thought of someone, really thought of someone, and then that day or the next day or even 5 minutes later, who calls you on the phone? That person. That's telepathic. It's energy traveling from your emotion to someone else's emotion, or from their emotion to you. And this is energy that we all have. Each and every one of us has been gifted with this, but we don't know how to use it.
But you do.
Yes, I do.
And
I'm proud to say I do.
And you can help people from anywhere because you can do it even though you can. You told me when I met you the other day, you said to me, Carol, I can tell what's wrong with somebody even more than a doctor would know what's wrong with them just by your voice.
Absolutely. I've helped and healed people telepathically that I've never even met before. People in another country. People that are sick and suffering in a hospital that they can't even get to me. Their loved one has cared enough to contact me and say to me, Fatima, I've heard that you do photo-telepathic healing. And yes, I absolutely do. What someone would do is the love that they have for that other individual, it's like as if they're carrying that energy of that someone that they love so much, the pain that that individual is hurting and carrying. It's like that other person who's calling me will actually say, oh my goodness, my mom is so sick. Well, let me tell you something. Energy travels. You can actually feel it. You can sense it. How many times have you seen someone that has said to you, you know what, I don't know why, but I have a headache. And you really feel bad, and this person will say, I've had this headache all day long. Guess what? Sure enough, you're going to pick up that headache. It's just like a sneeze or a yawn.
It's all done energy-wise.
Exactly.
So, okay, if it's okay with you, what I'd like to do is I'd like to open up the lines to the audience here. I'm going to give you the opportunity to, if you want to, call in and ask Fatima maybe to talk to her a little tiny bit about, and she's just going to do little, she can't go all the way into it. We will try to get to everyone. I just want to open up the lines to the audience right away so I can give anyone that's listening that might want to call in. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll-free it's 1-866-536-1100. Let's talk about telepathic healing. So if somebody is calling in right now, tell them what they're calling in for. Is it something like, for instance, if they're talking to you, do they tell you what they're already ailing with?
Absolutely. They could speak freely,
Uh-huh.
whatever it is, because actually we don't have a lot of time to do this on air. But when someone would actually make that appointment and come and sit down with me, what I actually do is help people. You know, we all have our own private space within ourselves. This is our space that's been given to us as we came here as everyone else, okay? But through life, sometimes we all go through situations. Life doesn't always hand us what we want, and what we want isn't always what's the best for us. And somehow what that does is it creates blockages in our chakras. Our chakras are 7 sensors that you have, I have, we all have. And these sensors get clogged, get traumatized from situations that we could have went through when we were infants. We didn't even know. It could be something that our mom was going through when she was carrying us. And it just remained with us after decades of life. And here we are, still traumatized, still trying to get out of our own way, and wondering, why can't I heal? There's a lot of people that are going through cancer treatments, all kinds of situations, and they're trying to find out, wait a minute, why isn't that treatment taking? I help people when they actually will have an open mind and an open heart to their healing. I help them receive what they need in their mind, in their heart, in their chakras, so that they can heal, to become on the path of healing, on the path of not just having that doubt. Am I going to heal? Is this going to work for me? Let me tell you something. A negative factor is such an ugly thing. It becomes a toxin within us that we just don't know how to get rid of.
Well, I'll tell you something. A lot of people can relate, and there's a lot of people that are listening to. You know, there's so many people out there that they're a little shy of all of this. They're listening. They're learning. You're here to educate them a little bit.
Absolutely.
Because this is another form of healing that I think that should be more accepted, you know, and it's something that some people just don't get yet right away. But, you know, we were talking to one of the gentlemen that we had met, and he knew immediately. I mean, he was all about it. And chakras, if you don't know anything about it, you really need to kind of listen up on what all of this is, because there's a lot of things that will block the things that are happening for you that you want to happen, and they're not happening. And the reason why is that there's blockages. So she can open up those blockages for you through that. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
So I have my lines open here. We only have a couple of minutes here before we go to a break, but I want to give out the phone number at 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You can call in. You can ask a little question, just a little bit. And then if you don't get on it right now, we will get you in touch with her no matter what, okay? Real quickly, just as a quick, you know, I suffer from back issues, okay? So why, Fatima, tell me what's my chakras, what's happening. Tell me what would you say to me in this quick time? We only have a minute.
Well, from what I've been around you, I sense that there is a lot of unbalanced energy within you, because honestly, you're all over the place. And I don't think that you give yourself enough time to really blend and harmonize the wonderful energy that you have and associate it to where it actually needs to be. There's places in your chakras that are not developing properly or receiving the energy that you're just like giving out to everyone. You're giving it to everyone and not taking it for yourself.
Our lines are open here. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You can call in. You can ask questions. Get a little advice right here on Networking Arizona.
I will let you know
if I traded it all, if I gave it.
Welcome back, everyone. We're talking with Fatima. She is a phototelepathic healer, and when you call her, then I'm going to give out her number now. This is what you're going to be doing. You're going to sit down with her. You're going to talk to her a little bit, tell her about what's going on, and she can communicate with you and basically do it right from there. Her phone number is 844-532-8462, and you can also call in here. We have our lines open here. She is here live with us to talk to us here at 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. So before the break, come, you were wanting to explain some things of how they kind of reach you and things. Go ahead.
I would like everyone to know that there's a lot of people who's suffering out there due to relationships. How many times we've all heard, you know what, I can't find the right person. What am I doing wrong? What's wrong with me? Why is it that I'm alone after all these years? Or why is it that my son is not married or my daughter is not married? They can't find the right person. You would absolutely be amazed how whatever you have going on inside of your energy, your, as we say, spiritual energy, or your spiritual body, or within yourself, of your chakras, is what's holding you back. Your heart chakra possibly could be sending out the wrong vibe.
So when you say health, you know, we talked about health. It doesn't necessarily have to be health.
It is not only health.
Go ahead.
It's in all aspects of our livelihood. Why we're here. We're all here for a purpose. Most of us want to share a beautiful life with someone that we love, that we care for, have children, grow families, watch our families grow, or just be connected to someone. That's why a lot of us feel so comfortable with an animal. We feel that that animal really takes us unconditionally. However it is that we love them, and they love us right back. But this is something within us that we're looking for to show that love and to give that love. And there's so many people that say, I don't know what it is, but I'm attracted to him, but I just don't love him. What is it? He's wonderful. There's always an answer that I have for you that is so interesting that you'll say, wow, Fatima, I never, ever thought that this could absolutely be my problem.
Her phone number is 844-532-8462. Okay. So let's talk about the chakras. Go ahead.
Absolutely. I would like everyone to know that we all have a throat chakra. There's so many people that we've all heard this, my third eye, my third eye. Yes?
Yes.
We were talking about it the other day with the other gentleman here. But everyone knows, and this is not something new. Everyone has heard. But for people to actually say, oh, I know what that is, it's my throat chakra. No, nobody's really going to know. I remember I had a phone call, and a lady spoke to me and said, you know, I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's something that I'm not doing right because I'm not connecting with people. I'm very, very respectful, and I just don't know what it is. I respect people, I honor people, and I feel like I thought we had a good acquaintance. But for some reason, it's like as if that same person doesn't want to have anything to do with me now. But let me just tell you something. You'd be amazed what actually comes up. After I did have a visit with this individual, I explained to them and told them, you know something? It's not a health issue. This is your throat chakra reacting. This is where we all kind of feel the energy of other people, because you always notice, when you look at someone, and where do you look down? No, you don't. You connect with their eyes or either somewhere in their face. You never go below the throat, right?
Right.
So this is your connection. It's mostly the throat and third eye. In here is where you get all your nesting energy. Okay, we spoke about the nest the other day. I was speaking with Mike. But what goes into this? Is it a lot of unhappiness? Is it a lot of trauma? Is it someone that has had an illness for the longest time, been on meds for a very, very long time? How many people do we all know, oh, you know what, I went through this, I have to detox. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about a pill. It's about fine-tuning within yourself. And a lot of people don't know how to do this. This is why I'm here. I've been doing this for so long, and I'd be honored to share my expertise.
Now, you have a phone number that people can just call. They can talk to you,
Absolutely.
share what they're dealing with.
Absolutely.
Write this
One-on-one.
number down. It's 844-532-8462. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a health issue. It can be anything that is bothering you within your life. It could be why you're not succeeding in the jobs or that you have or in your
Absolutely.
relationships. It's way more than just, healing anything in your life, really.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, so let's talk about, the pains and the suffering of the people that are at that you can help them with that.
Well, I also believe in meditation very, very much. And I believe that if you take 3 minutes out of your day and meditate and just ask to get out of that dark space where you are, I really, really believe that it does so much good. It's like as if it kind of attracts you to the right path. You might not find the answer right away, but at least you're going in the right direction.
Right.
And this is what I try to let people know, because there's so many people that tell me, Fatima, I heard so much about meditating. I just don't know how to do it. And how long do I do it? And am I doing it right? Again, if you would clear your sensors, that you could connect with the better part of you. We all have that better part of us. But sometimes, honestly, a lot of us can't see the most beautiful tree that there is from the forest.
Right. Well, a lot of us are all running around like me with all this crazy energy because we have to. We're doing 50 million things at one time. But centering, that's what it's all about.
But honestly, how many times have you ever said to yourself, oh, you know what? I'm running myself crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm sure you have.
Sure.
Many of times. Have you ever done anything about it? No. But now it's making you like, okay, maybe I do need to see what's going on. What's wrong with me?
So when somebody calls you, because we only have a few more minutes here, and if they're calling you, what can they expect? How does it work? What are they going to do when they call you? What do they expect from you?
Absolutely. When people are going to call, I will introduce myself to them and let them know. They will let me know exactly what they feel is their hold, and if it's for themselves or someone else. And if it's for someone that's far away, of course, I will take their information, when they were born, where they were born, and I would try to locate their energy in those few seconds. Like I say, by the tone of your voice or the essence of your energy, I could contact your better self, and I could contact the self of you that's interfering, that's making these complications, and help you and let you know exactly what you need to do. Of course, if I am in your area locally, I would love for you to come sit across from me. You'd be amazed of what you could actually find out about you and what you've been through and how to help yourself.
Now, her phone number, again, write it down. And again, I want to get this out, too, real quickly, that it doesn't have to just necessarily be you calling. You can be calling for someone else.
Absolutely.
And she can do the same thing for you. So if you have a significant other, how about if you have a sick child somewhere or somebody across?
Absolutely.
How about if they're in the military right now? Anything, she can help.
I've done.
The phone
I've
number?
done many times.
The phone number to call is 844-532-8462. And anyone who's calling in, we're going to get you connected with her, too. So don't worry about any of that. Go ahead. What are some of your final words for today?
Oh, my goodness. I would like everyone to know that you really don't have to keep this way in your life. There's a lot of you I know that's listening out there, and that this might be new to you, but honestly, I don't believe it is, because we've all heard of, something's wrong. I can't go like this. I feel like I'm in my own way. I'm not sleeping at night. I'm not healthy. I've been going through all types of situations with doctors, or I'm not happy in my love life. I'm not happy. I don't feel I belong at my job. But why can't I make changes? There's so many situations in the world. You need to call me today and find out exactly what is it that's making this wrong or right in your life.
Her phone number, again, write this down and check it out, Chakras. It is unbelievable. I've learned a lot from her. It's 844-532-8462.